Hello, a very warm welcome to you all. My name is Michelle and this is Mars Yoga. This space has grown out of many years of practice, inquiry and live-in yoga. Not just on the mat, but in the fullness of everyday life. What will be shared here is not going to be about achievement or chasing after this elusive, better version of myself. But it will be about recognizing what is already here. In that recognition, it births a remembrance of how to live authentically as this presence, and how that can then imbue the whole of your human experience. Quite often in life we can have this sense of yoga being experienced as one part is the practice and then everyday living is separate to that. Time on our mat, practice time, and then let's get back to what's real. In this perceived separation, the fullness of what it means to live as yoga is missed. The depth of yoga reveals such incredible presence, and this presence can just filter through into ordinary, everyday moments. It filters through into our relationships, into our work settings, into our challenges, into our restful, joyful times. Everything just gets imbued with this that we already are. The sense of division, yoga, and then everyday life starts to fall away. It just gradually starts to melt. What is left is this sense of a quiet expansion, softening into something that's more inclusive, more real, and yet there's this beautiful simplicity in this also. It's like a sacred blending, imbuing the everyday with the sacredness that we already are. Yoga's not just an hour's practice. It is this lived experience. Until there comes a time where we're then not pushing away difficult challenges and not trying to hang on to the more blissful highs that yoga can bring also, these spiritual highs. So we start to fall away from this need of grasping onto and aversion, pushing away. We start to recognize that the same field of presence is what holds it all. It doesn't disappear when we're in the midst of grief, and it isn't heightened when we're in the midst of joy. The same field of presence is continuous. Over time, there's this discovery, and this becomes your lived presence, this steady and changing ground that's already here, that nobody can give to you or take away from you. That's the beauty of it. We discover this quiet presence in all of life. And from this quiet presence, when we are recognizing and noticing and choosing to align, so to speak, for now, with this presence, then we start to notice the changes that unfold for us, some of which include a deeper resilience that can grow, a steadiness, and this capacity, as I've already mentioned, to be able to meet life as it is, moment by moment. So if this feels like it's something that you would like to explore more, then please join me with a very, very warm welcome. Thank you.